Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to basically get a budget for your group. Even if your church is covering the expenses of your group, I would suggest that you keep a running budget for your group. And if your group definitely is not being covered under your church, you need to know exactly how much you're spending and where your money is going. So I have logged into the new MOPS.org website under the Leader tab, and I'm going to manage your group. And since I'm a MOPS volunteer staff, I have all my groups listed, so I'm just going to use my own group that I'm the coordinator of as the example for this. So that's a KD and a MOPS. Okay, so we're going to go to the Finances tab, and I am going to pull up my budget for my group. So I'm going to use this to bounce off what I'm going to be putting in here. So you can see that this is the budget for our group. Our child care, we pay our child care workers, and you can see down here it's based off 9 meetings with 10 workers at each meeting. We pay our child care workers $12 an hour, and they're there for 3 hours, so that is $36 times 10, the one time per month that we meet. So we're looking at $360 a month for that. We have to do background checks on our workers. We have an outside website, so we have our website hosting, our website domain. Every single spring in April, we renew our ministry agreement on time, and so we know we're going to have $159 for that. We do tithe back to our church since they let us use the facility, and they have electricity costs that are involved with that. So that's about $200. Any money that we have left over from fundraising or that we have just been donated to us, we have under scholarships. We spend about $100 on printing per year. The books, we decided to go in a different way this year so that we're not collecting money directly, and so we do not have any balance for that. Same thing as postage. Your group may have those, so postage may be something and books may be something that you need to include. Special events such as a Christmas party, or if we do an end of the year thing and we want to provide food, we have that, and we budget $150 a year for that. The Mopettes department, we have to buy their snacks and craft supplies, so we budget $25 per semester for that. And we have guest speakers. Since we only meet once a month, we don't have as much guest speaker fee as groups that might meet twice a month. So we usually do like a little gift from Hobby Lobby or something like that. We try to keep it as inexpensive but as thoughtful as possible for those that do come to speak to us. And so we budget $50 a year for that. Decorations, as far as like little table things, tablecloths, that kind of thing, $50. And then this year we've decided not to do leadership gifts purchased by MOPS, but we're each going to just do leadership gifts to each other. So you can see that this is our total budget for this year. Now these numbers sometimes fluctuate as we have different needs, but this is our budget starting right now. So I'm going to show you how to enter that in onto the group management tools. So I'm going to leave both windows open so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I've already entered in some of these just so you wouldn't have to watch me enter in all of those. But basically we're under the Finances tab, and we're going to go to Budget. So this is what you're expecting to happen. Actuals is where you're going to enter in that you paid something out or you actually got income in, whereas Budget is what you are expecting to happen. So I'm going to show you how to add a group expense. So let's add a, let's see, what do I have so far? I'm going to show you. You can go to All Months and click View, and this is just for just for the fall semester. So you can see I've entered in our Mopettes workers, Christmas gifts, and you can see that I have $90 here for Christmas gifts. Well, we are not going to be spending that much money this year, so I'm going to click on that and click Edit. It's going to take me here, and let's see. We're going to probably put that as, let's see, like $25 for Christmas gifts to our Mopettes workers. We'll try to do something small and thoughtful. And if we go back to All Months and click View, you can see it updated it. Okay, so let's add something. let's say I want to add our website hosting and website domain. So those happen in December for our group because that's when I originally did them. So I'm going to click down here on add. And I'm going to add that under meeting supplies. Let's go with the transaction date. I know it happens just in December, so I'm just going to put 12, our meeting in December, so I know that I'll remember to do that by then. And we're going to put website hosting. And the amount is $99. We use Wix.com for our website. You can check it out at acadianamops.com. So I'm going to click Save. And then when I go look under December, you can see that website hosting was put in there. So I want to also add our domain. So I'm going to go again under meeting supplies, a transaction date. It's going to be the date we're going to meet. Then I'm going to put website. And that is $35. Okay, and so we're still under December. You can see that that popped up there. So if I go up here and I look at all months, this will be for 2013, you can see that this is how much we're going to be spending on Mopettes. This is how much we're going to be spending on meeting supplies and printing supplies. All right. Let me show you how to create, like I created PR and printing supplies. So let's say we wanted to do a tab for special events. Now, I'm going to let you know that the database, the group management tools is being overhauled right now. So it does this kind of funny thing, but it's still able to happen. So whenever it's fixed, I'll record another video. So let's go down here and it says, don't see the category you need. So I'm going to click here. And you can see it doesn't do anything, but it really is going to do something. So I'm going to click on Save, and it'll take me to this page that says Category Name is required. So here's where I'm going to type in. I'm just going to do, let's see, special events. Okay, so now, when I look under here, you'll see special events is here. So again, let me show you how to do that again. It's going to be weird. You're going to do click here. It looks like it didn't do anything. Push save, and then it'll ask us to do something. So I'm going to say tithe there, and you'll see it pops up underneath there. So now when I want to enter in for special events, so let's say in December I know that we are going to have a Christmas party. I can push 12/6. Our December meeting is going to be a Christmas party, and I can say Christmas exchange. If I can type and spell correctly, that would really help. And if I look over here on special events, so we do something in the fall and something in the spring. So I'm going to put $75 for this because I'm going to add another one for the spring. So now whenever we go and look at all months for this, we can see this is all we've entered in so far, and I can go under summary info, and it'll look at the different categories all listed out right here. Now, we do use Excel to do more detailed expense tracking. That way we can note check numbers, etc., because we are responsible at our church for our own keeping track of that. And so that is how to set up a budget. If you have any questions on videos you'd like to see, just send me an email at southlouisianamops@gmail.com. Thanks.